So how many of us find ourselves looking to the outside for signs when we are running a manifestation process? Looking to see if it's on its way, looking for confirmation to see, are we doing it right? I want to make this video because something I've identified that is critical in terms of allowing our manifestations to be successful is the state we are in relative to that. And what I mean by that is, as long as we're looking for signs outside of ourselves and checking to see what's changing, is anything changing, is what I'm doing having an effect, we are actually undoing the work that we are intending to do in the first place. What I mean by that is, in every moment, the field is responding to your energy. And it is simply mirroring back whatever you are giving it as information. So if the information you're giving the field is, I'm checking to see if it's showing up. I'm checking to see if what I'm doing is working. It has no mind of its own. It is simply reflecting back to you evidence of more of the same, which is supporting evidence that it's not here yet. Because now you have reason to continue checking. Now you have reason to see if what you're doing is working. So here's the thing. When you're running your manifestation process and you want to know if, for use of a better term, if you're doing it right, if it's actually effective, if it's working, the only piece of evidence, really, first and foremost, that you will ever want to check and that will ever be 100% accurate is how you feel relative to that thing you've identified that you are allowing show up, be realized by you. If that is feeling more and more natural within your system, within your being, like you can feel it so real that you're not actually feeling any desire to look outside of you to see if the thing is there, because you're already experiencing it as a feeling within you that is almost, you can't actually identify the difference between whether it's here physically or not, because you are practicing and building that feeling within yourself to the point that it feels natural. So using the term of for a relationship, you feel content, you feel satisfied, you feel fulfilled, you feel all the feelings that you would be feeling with that perfect person showing up. You are not placing a condition on the outside, on the 3D, to bring you that person for you to feel the feelings that you're feeling now. That's the ultimate reason you want the person. You want the person so you can feel the feelings that you want to feel in your body relative to them as a permission slip. So when you're not basing the outside, you're not basing the 3D as a condition for you to feel the feelings that you want to feel, you're choosing to feel them now, and you're feeling them, building them within yourself to the point that it feels natural. It feels natural, it feels real, it feels, there's nothing missing. You're not sending information out to the field that something's missing, and you're seeking the thing that's missing to show up in the outside, in the 3D, so that it can now reflect back to you the thing that you're wanting, so that you can feel. Do you get it? It doesn't work that way. The outside is a mirror. It's simply mirroring back the information you're giving to it. So when you take conditions off the outside and you stop looking outside, looking for signs, looking for validation, looking for confirmation that your manifestation process is working. When you stop doing that and you come back inward and let it be about how you feel, how are you feeling right now? How are you noticing yourself different? How are you noticing your state of being, who you are, the version of you? How are you noticing yourself? You're not seeing yourself the same way perhaps anymore. Maybe you're not seeing things from the same perspective outside of you that you may have before. You might have felt like, relative to the person that you want to show up. You might have felt, as an example, maybe you might have felt codependent on the 3D, the outside, having to give you that as an outcome in order to feel that you were capable of feeling those feelings. But you're showing yourself that through your own inner exploration and imagination and decisions that you want to explore this and feel this within yourself first. That there's a sense of, I'm self-sourced. I'm not dependent on the outside. I'm self-sourcing how I want to feel. Like drinking from your own well, So circling back, I find it's critical to notice when you're looking outside to see what's happening relative to your manifestation process. It's about how you feel. How you feel is the greatest piece of evidence that you will ever experience relative to how you're doing. So I hope that makes sense. Just wanted to share it. Hopefully it might help somebody.